here. Happy Wednesday. We got both cameras running. One needs a little bit of an adjustment. All right, there we go. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're having a great day today. I have had quite the day. So today we are talking about evolution of curl and evolution of your attitude, because if you knew what my day was like and how it started, you would know that I needed to evolve my attitude into a better world today. So I had an idea about how to teach you guys how to adjust when when the world is trying to give you a bad day, when the universe is trying to give you a bad day. So I'm going to let you know how I accomplished that today. So I came in with this great positive idea. I was going to blow dry my hair with this triangle brush to show you guys how it was going to work. So I had wet hair on my way to work today, and I also had a wet seat. So my car window is left down, halfway down, and it poured rain last night. Half of my car is drenched wet, so I'm sitting in a wet seat on the way here. It was really nice, and the whole back side of me was wet, and I was thinking, the universe is trying to give me a bad day today. How can I stop this from happening? So I come in, and every day before we go live, what do? We repeat a song
over and over and over
and over again
until everyone has it memorized.
Until everyone has it memorized and is in a great mood. So I was wet hair and I needed a song to play, and I thought, you know what? All we have to do is have our theme song playing. So we play a theme song, and we're gonna go ahead and start that, and I'm gonna show you how to change your idea.
You know how to make me smile and being with you is all worth the while. In your car, just driving straight, and there we are getting lost upstairs.
It helps when you have the artist in the house. So come on over, Jalen. So hi, that's Jalen singing. So I wanted her to sing with, because I wanted you guys to get a taste of what it's like to blow dry with music. And since she was here today, I was like, can you sing with your song while we play the music? So anyway, thank you, Jalen, for coming on and singing. So my point is that if you always have a theme song and you have a blow time, then you can listen to music and you can change your attitude. Even if you come to work with wet hair and a wet backside, you can change your day too by having a theme song and being able to listen to it while you blow dry. I mean, you know. So anyway, so that's how we evolved attitudes today. More my attitude than anything, because I didn't have a good attitude with the wet car seat today. And yes, so
it worked. You handled it well.
yes, the atmosphere changed and things got better, and it was all because you have a theme song. So I highly recommend having a theme song that you can listen to while you blow dry your hair. And so, what was I going to say next? What else do we have to do today? So there's a couple of things. We have a guest, Alex, here today. So she'll be coming on in a little bit. And you can come over here, Alex. That's okay. You can sit in that chair. She's like, do I come now? Or a little bit? Okay. And so what else, Jenny, what else do we have to talk about today? Elsa, yes. Oh, there is no way to become a time warrior faster than posting for your friends to see live on Wednesdays. So Elsa, you're our time warrior today. So this is going to Elsa. What did you know her last name? I didn't happen to look at that, but I just knew it's Elsa. I think it was something with a W, right? Whitaker or something like that. Anyway, thank you, Elsa, for sharing with your friends. We were very excited about that, and you're a time warrior. So I picked you as a winner for a time traveler set, so you'll be getting that. Make sure you message us with your email and mailing address, anybody who's a winner today.
Elsa Mendez Esquivel.
Good job. Not Whitaker.
Not Whitaker.
Okay, so Elsa Mendez, thank you for sharing with your friends before we go live. That was awesome. Let's see, what else? So Alex is going to come on and give her presents, and then, we also wanted to talk about the contest, right? So,
yes.
We have posted the link for, the Jacinda Smith page, and that's where we share, different results for people's, just all kinds of things that are inspiring to us. And on there, we're going to have a competition so that you can win shampoo and conditioner. And the way you're going to eventually, like when we get it all set up, is that you're going to go on that page, and then you will do what, Jenny? I'm going to let you tell what it is.
Well, basically, the details will be on the Jacinda Smith page eventually, but
we want you to take before pictures before you use our shampoo and conditioner because they may come in handy for our little contest. So.
Yes, yeah, make sure, oh yeah, you're gonna tell us, yes, why, something along the lines of why your hair really needs the shampoo and conditioner, so. Yes, so get ready, get your before pictures ready. Because once you use it once, then it's too late to take it. Then it doesn't, you can't see as, you'll see results already. Okay, so should we get the, yeah, we'll switch Jenny for Alex. We're gonna trade these. Trade one blonde for another. Okay, so this is Alex, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, Alex is here today. We're going to show you a little bit about evolution of curl. So the way evolution of curl works is we show a tight curl and then a looser curl and a looser curl and then we go into straight. So I'm going to do those curls on Alex's hair and hopefully I can master them right away and get right on the first shot all the curls looking perfect. We'll see how well my theme song worked today. We'll see how Nile Horn worked again today. That's the song we played prepping. So what's that? Slow Hands. So good, so good. Yes, so I'm gonna do that on Alex's hair, and then what I want you to do is pick your favorite curl in the evolution of curls, and then I'll carry that throughout her head. And I'm going to vote right now that I hope you guys don't vote for the springy, spirally curl, because Alex, yeah, please don't put her in spirally curly curls, please. We know it can do it, but we don't want it to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna move my chair out of the way so I'm not bumping into it. Should we move you in center a little bit more? Okay. I'm going to use a clip because I think that actually works the best. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull her hair up because it's going to be the back of her hair that will show it the best. So Tammy, do we have any questions yet? I'm sure not yet. We haven't really even started.
Not yet, no.
Okay. Everyone should post what their theme song is right now. Tammy, do you have a theme song right now that you're listening to? No.
No, I don't.
What are you gonna adjust your attitude with if you need to then in the morning? How about you, Jen? You got one?
Oh, it's either Despacito or Slow Hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are our faves
Strip It
in
Down,
here.
that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that
I
is.
got
That's
a
the one
lot
that
of
kept
them.
playing, huh? Strip It Down?
Yep.
Either the Luke Bryan one or the other one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the other one? Do you remember? Who sings it?
Well, Liam Payne, is it? I think so.
I don't know. I'm going to say winner, winner, chicken dinner because I don't really know. All right. Okay. So here's Alex's hair straight. Do we have bad angles on these cameras or am I imagining that? Does anyone want to say?
Let's see.
I'm going to just adjust a bit with my technical camera adjustment
It's
angle
not too
here.
bad. Facebook looks good.
Okay. There? Okay. I like that. Ooh, and now you can see the excitement sign. See? You got to follow your excitement, guys.
Even better.
Just so that they do want to know if Alex's hair is air dried or is blow dried this
Air
morning.
dry.
Air dried this morning, and then I did prep it with Upstaged so that I can get it to show the definition in the curl. Hopefully I sprayed down hair good. I can't remember if I did or not. I was busy drying my own hair and my whole back. Okay, I'm gonna move you forward just a little bit, Alex. I'm sorry, I just gotta be able to see what I'm doing back here. One more. There we go. Okay. Technical set adjustments this morning. I am not gonna let the universe give me a bad day. I am going to evolve my attitude. All right, so I'm going to grab a brush and I'm gonna prep the piece. So the first thing I'm going to do is a really curly curl. And then we'll go looser and looser.
Someone asked what upstaged is too, if you want to explain.
Okay, so Upstaged is our thermal protectant that also multitasks as grip, slip, hold, and shine.
Mm-hmm.
There? Okay. Grip, slip, hold, and shine. Those are all my things that I wanted to put in it. So you won't need a lot of other products when you use that.
And we have Jenny asking, I have tons of flyaways. What can I help with that? What can help with that? What product?
Okay, so flyaways is timeless. So if you have any flyaways or frizz or anything, or if your hair is like, it gets big in humidity, timeless is your answer. Whoops, that's timeless, not that. No, it's both timeless, but it's just back and front. Okay, so I got a pretty curly curl on Alex. I might be able to go curlier than that if anybody wants to see a curlier curl than that. I just usually don't love to have those, so just let me know if anybody wants to see. Otherwise, I'm gonna go with my excitement on the looser curls that I like more.
And they were asking why you were sectioning, but just to show the.
Yeah, the only reason I'm sectioning is because I think this is the best place to show the evolution of curl. So now this time I'm rotating less and not going up as high to wrap around the iron as much. So you can see how it gets a little more dragged out and her hair looks a little longer, even though her hair is cut straight across. You'll see how the curls will get longer as we go. And I've never tried this on Alex before, so we'll see how I do.
And how do you know Alex, Jacinda?
Alex is Tammy's niece.
Yes.
We-
And they're wanting to know about shampoo and conditioner. Is it, how many ounces is the biggest bottle you have?
We have the 500 milliliter, and this lasts one of our stylists 10 months. I haven't even went through a bottle yet, so I don't know how long it lasts me, but it's a long time. It's a really long time. And my daughter, my son, and I all use it. Dan showers in the downstairs shower. And he, what, did Kendrick say something funny?
Oh, he wants to know what you're talking about when he's on live after the 4th.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Kendrick's going to be on live when we're in Phoenix after the 4th. So if you guys have any questions for my brother Kendrick, he's ready. If you guys have any things that you want him to talk about, he's going to be on. He's our possum.
He's getting pumped already.
Yeah, he's getting all ready. So this is more of a whispering wave, and I even overdid that one. Let me drag it out a little bit. So I think, whispering wave doesn't look like the most appealing curl, I don't think, all the time, but that's the most appealing look that I love right now is the whispering wave. So let me go ahead and straighten this piece, and then I'll walk you guys through which curl is which. So, and then straighten. Okay. So I'm going to touch up this whispering wave just a little bit because I don't like how the end ended.
And Jacinda, they're asking if you only shampoo your hair once a week.
Yeah.
Do you just rinse on the other days, or do you wear a shower cap when you're in the shower?
No, I take my hair and put it up in a messy bun, just right here. And I don't wear a shower cap or anything. So I think it's just about, especially when I have curly hair, because the curls like stay in better when they're like wrapped like that, I think. So what do you do, Jenny? Shower cap or
I do a messy bun, but
messy
I
bun?
have to do mine down here because my hair's not that long over
Her
here.
hair can't reach all the way here. Yeah, exactly. All right, so what we did was, I think I can probably get even a more curly curl. I'm gonna do one more curly curl, and I'll straighten it for you later at this one. Because you don't want curly curl, do you, Alex? Or do you? Yeah. So you just see I wrapped more around the iron, and I go just a little bit slower. Oh, yep, there's my curly curl. Okay, so, and this is all using one angle. So if I changed my angle of my iron, I'm going to completely change all the curls too. So you can see how I went more curly, a little less curly, and then this is what I think we used to do as like a beach wave look, is this curl. And then this one's somewhere between the beach curl and the whispering waves. And then this one's the whispering waves. And then this one's straightening. And so then from there, you can apply one of those curls to the rest of the head. But I just wanted to show you how many different options you have. And I think when it's like this, it's a little harder to see. Like it shows, how the curls progress in length, but I think it's a little harder for people to understand like what it looks like as a whole. So I want to take a vote, and I'm going to do number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So which one do you guys want to see? Like the curliest curl, number 1, the second curliest, number 2, number 3, kind of more like a beach wave, number 4, a different kind of beach wave, and number 5, a whispering wave, and number 6 is straight. So, okay.
And they want to know, as far as Alex's hair, what is it, coarse hair? What kind of hair is it? They want to know the hair type.
I would say fine and very slippery, silky. So hers wouldn't be the type of hair that would hold curl really well. Would you say, or does yours hold curl really? It does hold curl really well. Okay, that's good. So it might be. Do you highlight your hair?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So she highlights it. Did it hold curl when you were little?
No.
Okay. So she highlights her hair, which helps usually to keep curl in longer. Do you guys know what I mean by that? When hair is damaged, it holds the style
Yeah.
better. So, okay, so do we have anybody choosing which one? Did anyone say?
So far,
No.
4, 5, 2, 5,
4, 5, 2, 5.
4 and
Okay.
5. 4 and 5 seem to
4
be
and
my
5.
favorite.
Okay, so I think most people are looking for kind of a whispering wave kind of look. Okay, so I'm going to apply, and 4 and 5, you know, there's not much of a difference between the two. It's just for show in some cases, because usually when I'm doing a whispering wave, I'm probably mixing 4 and 5 anyway. So good choice. I like it. I'm so glad you guys didn't go with that one. It's just not my favorite curl right now. I'm sure one day it will be, but today is not the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush it out so you guys can see kind of how they shape when you brush it. And Alex's hair is the kind that you have to kind of reshape the curl in to get it back in after you brush it.
And Jacinda, they wanna know, doesn't your hair get frizzy after the shower?
Uh,
Like when you pull it up and you're not?
So here's, you know what I should do? I should show you kind of how my hair transitions. Jenny, could you have a ponytail holder for me?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to reshape her curls after brushing it so you can see, because I really like a brushed out curl better. I think they somehow get prettier as they... So I'm going to do a mix between 4 and 5, these two.
And then when you start finishing the rest, Jacinda, they wanna see like a thicker section of hair versus a thinner section.
Okay, so usually when I'm doing whispering waves, I'm taking a big section like this. Now, because I don't know Alex's hair as well as I know my own, I'm going to take it, and if I don't love it, then we'll adjust it later. But I'll just start by curling it how I think would shape it best, and then we'll go from there. Oh, nailed it. I like that big section. I pat myself on the back regularly, you'll notice that about me, because I have married a man that he's not big on compliments, and that's okay. It's his way, and I'm not big on, I compliment girls all the time, but I don't compliment him all the time. So I learned to pat myself on the back whenever I do a good job. I say, good job, self. Good job. And he goes, do you like what you did? Yep, I do. It's okay. It's okay, guys. You can congratulate yourself when you do a good job. It's okay. Makes your life more exciting. Oh, okay, so you can see when I take a smaller section. So this one was a bigger one, and this is a smaller. So see how it has a little more definition in it, and what else does it have? It gets a little more curly faster. So when you have a smaller section, you'll want to increase your speed just a little bit, but don't increase it so much that you make your hair look frizzy. That's a goofy one. It's a goofy window between too slow being or too much tension that gives you a frizzy look, or too fast can give you a frizzy look. So those are your two. I would rather that you go too fast and get a frizzy look than the tension one. The tension one is an absolute do not do. Unless you want your hair to get ripped out or something, because it's so bad for you to do too much tension. Because more tension means more heat. Everyone get that? More pressure, more heat.
And a couple questions about the way you're turning your hand, or how you're turning the iron.
Okay, so when I style on someone else, I put my thumb behind the T in time, and when I style on myself, I put my thumb behind the blue light. Speaking of blue lights, people, if you're ordering an iron, please, please, please make sure you are ordering from us, and so that we don't get, we've been getting a lot of people ordering fake irons, and they advertise it with all of our advertising and all of our stuff, which is not legal. We are the only people that can sell our irons, so all the rest are fakes, and they don't have like the warranty comes to us, like, so we aren't going to obviously warranty a fake iron, so you can't even return it to them if you wanted to, because all of it, the stuff says our stuff, and it even has my picture on the back of the fake irons. How rude, to quote the Olsen twins.
Yes.
How rude.
So anytime you see it for $40, $50,
Yeah.
$60, it's fake.
Yes,
guys.
anything under $150, it's a fake iron. It just is, unless it's somebody selling like a used one. Just a heads up, because we get a lot of people wanting to like exchange it because their light isn't working or it's not heating up or something, and we can't do that because it's not our iron. Okay, just heads up. We like to help you, but we can't help you if it's not from our iron, if it's not our iron. Okay, enough about the fraud irons. Let's go into good curls. Okay, so thumb behind the T in time when you're styling on somebody else, and your hands on the opposite side. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay.
Tanya wants to know what it means when the blue light is blinking.
When the blue light is blinking, it means it's heating up. So initially, when you first turn your iron on, this will blink for 55 seconds, and then it has a variance. It'll go down a couple degrees, and then it'll go back up, and it'll keep bringing it down. So every time you run down your hair, then it has to reheat because it's transferring the heat out of the iron. So that's what it's doing, is it's keeping pace. Yes, that's it. So it really shouldn't blink for more than 55 seconds ever.
We're still needing to clarify Upstage and Timeless. There's
Okay.
some questions about which product has a heat protectant.
Okay, the thermal protectant is Upstaged. So Upstaged, the reason I called it Upstaged is because you can upstage your hair. You can make your hair bigger with Upstaged. You can make your hair last longer. So I was thinking of like an actress being on stage for a long time or something. Her hair would need to stay for a long time. That's why Upstaged. Timeless is like the timeless beauty. It gives your hair that shine and glossiness. So it's more of a finishing touch. So you can think of Upstaged as more of like a builder for your hair, a protector for your hair, a hold for your hair, and then Timeless is more the finishing touch, making your hair feel silky and look shiny without losing your curl. So think of Timeless Beauty as being soft and silky, and think of Upstaged as being like the knight in shining armor. Oh! I saw Jenny's face. Jenny's face got
Love
big
when you
eyes.
nail
She
an
like,
analogy.
yeah. Knight in shining armor. That's funny. Okay.
And then do you have to use a brush after you put Timeless in?
You don't have to, but I'm telling you, did you see when I brushed out the curls how it made the difference? Like same with Timeless, it makes a huge difference like that. But if you were like a naturally curly curl person, you wouldn't obviously want to brush it through because you just don't brush natural curls very often. So it a lot of the things depend on the look you're doing. I mean, that is like the biggest factor, is what you want your outcome to be and how you use or where or how you use the products, right? If you want Timeless, if you really want like a very beachy separated look, you obviously wouldn't want to brush the curls with Timeless. So you could still use Timeless, but you wouldn't want to brush it for that. Okay? All right.
Jessica is wondering if you styled with the iron or blow dryer today, what you did.
Today was just blow time and here with music on. Oh jeez. I was gonna do curls, but I had such an epiphany with that, with how happy it makes me to blow dry with music on, and then I can hear it. Does everyone get how important that is in your life? Like, I say you can get a Harvard degree on YouTube, because there's so much education out there, and so I'm always listening to like a podcast or a YouTube something so I can learn while I'm blow drying now. It's like, I wonder if there's a statistic on how much time of their life girls spend blow drying their hair. Like, I think it's like 3 years.
Sinead had one, was it 77, what was it?
We're gonna see if our team, I think our team has
Yeah.
seen that before, like how long.
Yeah,
It
she
is?
had the answer.
Okay, so hopefully somebody can give us that statistic. And then you could think of how much education you can receive while you're blow drying your hair. Except for now, we don't blow dry our hair very often because we only wash our hair a few times a month. Freedom.
I love the month.
I know, I do too.
So-
You can't, we're gonna make a new rule at time. You can't ask me how many times a week anymore. It has to be how many times a month I wash my hair, because it's
Yeah.
6. 6 times a month. It is so crazy to me when we had that epiphany last week, I think. Was
Is
it last
even
week?
6 for you? Don't you do
Is
once
it
a
6?
week? I think you're more like
Yeah, it's more like 4. But I feel like, maybe if I go to a pool or go to the river or something, or
True.
like,
Yeah.
then I'm probably gonna wash it. So I feel like maybe I would wash it more than 4 times a month. And I love it because you just wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Oh, Hannah says 3 years.
3 years. I remembered that. Yes. So 3 years of your life. That's a whole college degree almost. If you think about it. And so you really can be a Harvard graduate by the time you finish blow drying your hair in your life. Think about that, people.
Jacinda, they want to know, how do you alternate the way the curls face?
Okay, you want to alternate curls. Okay, so I will go away from her face. So this is the left side. On the left side, you want to point down to go away from your face. So I'm going to then rotate just a bit because we're getting more in the not so curly curl. Okay, so you saw how I curled down and that one's away from her face. Now I'm going to go towards her face. Hold on, I want a big section for this, look. And now I'm going to point, instead of down like this, I'm pointing up like this. And then I'm just coming back towards myself. And a lot of people I see, and I see it a lot with stylists like that are using the iron. They'll take the iron and they use it like a flat iron. And they'll go in and then have to rotate more and then you're seeing the hair. If you see the hair go over these gold plates when you're curling, you're using the wrong side to curl. So I don't want to curl like this. I want to curl like this. You see how I can't see it running over the plates? That is what changes it from curling with a flat iron. So on this side, you have to use more tension to create the curl in the bend, and you won't get as soft looking of a curl because you're using traditional flat iron curling then, because this is the straightening side. So make sure as a stylist or a mom styling your daughter's hair or someone styling your friend's hair, if you're seeing the hair run over the gold plate, then you're seeing the wrong side. So you want to make sure you're seeing the guidelines when the hair is in there. Does that, yeah.
It just gives it that soft round curl.
Yeah, it's way softer and it's quite a bit prettier and it's less tension on your hair. So make sure you use the right side to curl.
And Jacinda, is it better to alternate bigger and smaller sections like every other, or just stay consistent?
For whispering waves, you can literally do whatever you want. So always, it depends. It depends on what outcome you want, right? So if you want some definition in your curls, then keep a small section curl in there. And if you don't want definition in your curl, you want it to be real like flowy and undone, which is what I think is in right now, then you'll want to use bigger sections and you won't want to overanalyze your curl and you won't want to get your curl too close to the top. So you'll start your curl lower, use bigger sections, and what else? What am I missing? That I said you don't want. So what do you want? You want your curl to start lower. You got me, Jenny, do you know what I'm talking about? So lower sections, bigger sections, and less definition. Oh, overanalyze. So you don't want to overanalyze your curl. You want to make sure that you just let them live, let them be. Don't overthink it. Make it easy on yourself. And it's funny, speaking of easy, like a lot of people say, oh, you guys make it look so easy. It is easy. It is easy. Do you think about a little kid learning how to ride a bike and how hard they make it look, right? Well, you're learning. You have to learn the motions. You have to learn those things. And the minute you learn them, it is easy. The minute you have your aha moment, it will be easy. So guess who's here to help you with your aha moment?
And we have the link.
We have stylists and the link up above or below, depending on if you're YouTube or Facebook. And they will help you. The girls are there to help you. It's free to help you learn how to use it. And speaking of which, we just did a blow drying session the other day so that all the stylists are now going to be well versed to help you get your blow dry. So now with the blow time purchase, you also get a blow time styling session. So you can go on, if you're having any trouble learning how to blow dry, then our stylists are here to help you with that as well. Perfect. And guess what? They'll be able to hear you over your blow dryer when it's working on it. Oh yeah. As long as you talk, as long as you speak up. Speak. Right, Tammy?
Yes.
You gotta always speak up.
And how long does it take your hair to adjust to the shampoo and conditioner?
Oh, okay. So I tell people it's your scalp really that's the adjustment. You'll take your hair can take like a month to start really adjusting. If you've been an everyday washer for a very long time, then your scalp will be used to you stripping it of all its oils every day. So it's going to overproduce the oils. So what you'll have to do is just give it time to adjust to the fact that you are making the switch. Yep, that you are making the switch. Okay, yep.
And a lot of people are asking about the shampoo. Do you usually do it twice and then condition?
Oh,
Then
I
you know
know.
what
I
you
just
do.
I do one shampoo, one condition. Just make sure that when you shampoo, your hair is soaking wet. That's the difference. Like when you condition, I want your hair very dry. When you shampoo, I want it very wet because that will help it like suds for you more and feel more of that cleansing kind of thing. And I want to say that if people have been used to like a waxy feel on their hair, your hair is going to feel different with the shampoo and conditioner. It's going to feel more full and more like hair. It's not going to feel like silky wax coating kind of feel. So if you're used to a certain kind of shampoo and conditioner that's very heavy like that, it's different than that, but it is complete freedom from all of that. We're trying to free up the everyday washing because I don't know if this is done intentionally by the hair industry, but I would imagine, like, think about it. We're not going to make a ton of money if you guys buy shampoo and conditioners once a year, right? Once a year. So it would be incentive for me to formulate it that you had to use more so that you had to wash more often so that we would make more money. But we're not a company like that, so we didn't do that. Do you understand what I'm saying there? I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm just saying, like, you could see how you might want to sell more shampoo and conditioner and make people wash their hair more often and use more product, right?
Yes.
That's
but
not a
you make
negative
it
way,
the
right?
complete opposite.
And I just, I feel like people will believe in what this does for them, and I would rather them buy it once a year from me forever than once a month from me for a little while and then switch. Okay. I'm trying to keep it all on the positive, not saying anything bad about anything else. So I had to choose my phrases there. Had to really think that one through. Gosh, you guys are making me think a lot.
A lot of questions about then how do you, after your workouts, how do you keep your hair looking fresh and what do you do? If you only shampoo it once a week.
Yeah, I just put my hair up in a bun or like a messy bun or a ponytail to work out. And then I just know that, I don't know because I'm not like, I don't get my hair drenched. Like, I'm not like a huge sweater kind of person, not like sweater to wear, like sweaty. And that's why I'm sweaty. So, I think if you like are a person that sweats a lot when you work out, then I would just suggest dry shampoo because there are some that actually physically clean your hair, not just make it look clean. So, yeah, okay.
That's good.
Jenny, what do you do? Are you a sweater?
If I'm a sweater,
You're
then I use
sweaty?
dry shampoo.
So dry shampoo, yeah. I don't have that issue except for when it's real hot in here. Sometimes you're like, whew. I just like to glisten. Just getting real glistening. Okay. Yes. So, guess what we're giving away today? Do you want to tell them what we're giving away?
Giving away a blow time and upstage thermal protectant.
Correct. I just realized I was not curling and showing you guys everything. So she's giving away a blow time today for somebody. And she's gonna give away thermal protectant. So why did you? I always tell everybody it's their choice, whatever they want to give away. So why was that your choice, Alex?
I chose them because they go hand in hand, and I love blow time because of how light and quiet it is.
All right. Now she has her sister is one of our stylists, so she has only got to use it through your sister, right? Your mom
Yep.
hasn't got one yet,
No.
because her mom had just got a blow dryer not long ago. So I am going to gift this one to you.
Aw, thank you.
Congratulations! So now Alex has her own blow time. Because I didn't know that was her favorite, but now we do. So that's yours, and then we have another one for somebody else. But I won't make you hold that the whole time.
Thank you.
I'll put it over here. Okay, so and upstage. What do you like about upstage, Alex? Do you know enough about it to describe
Yeah.
it?
I like how shiny it makes your hair and like the smell of it. It doesn't smell weird.
Yeah, yeah. Decadent cupcakes. Do you think decadent cupcakes is a good
I think
description?
so.
Yeah, it's not like little kid cupcakes. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
party cake.
Yeah.
It's not like that. I like party cake, but it just don't like. You know, it smells like plasticky kind of to me. Do you guys get that, or is it just me?
No,
All right.
I get it.
All right, all right. Do you get plasticky? You know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like that little lip gloss.
Yes, like those lip glosses when you were a kid and you just ate them so you were like,
Yeah.
so good, and then you like licked it all off your lips and it was pointless. I wonder if they did that on purpose to make us use more.
They do.
Why not? Then you have to buy it every week, like Tammy used to buy hairspray.
Exactly. And they want to know, is the shampoo
Uh-huh.
and conditioner safe for dyed hair?
Yes, absolutely.
Sulfate free.
Sulfate free, and what else do we need free? They just
It's paraben free. It's
we
gluten free.
test on family, not animals.
Family and friends.
Family and friends. Yep, there are guinea pigs. Guinea pigs.
We are animals.
Sometimes we act like animals.
Yeah, once in a while. All right, so we've just about got Whispering Waves done. I'm trying to decide if I want to brush Alex's or if I want to. Yeah, I think I will brush. What do you think? You want to
There
brush?
was a question about brushing. They noticed you weren't brushing,
Yeah.
before each,
Right. Okay,
section.
so the reason I don't brush as I go through is because I want it's more efficient to brush all of it at once instead of each section after. I wouldn't want you to do that. It would be so time consuming. And then the second reason is because where hair cools is where it stays. So if you curl the hair and let it sit, then it will hold its shape better. How long does your hair hold curls with this iron?
A long time until I wash it.
Okay, yeah. I think people are so not used to that because they're used to their hair cooling and dropping as it cools. But because you're doing such a fast curling process like this, it doesn't heat the hair so hot, right? It gets hot, but somehow the heat transfer gets to the core faster, and then you cool it faster, so you don't have to worry about it cooling as it's dropping. And that's what's normally happening because you hold it on so long, right? You're like, I cringe. I see those girls doing this. Wait, hold on. I forgot how to do it even. I can't even do a wrap around. They do this. And do you know Sonic the Hedgehog and he tapped his foot? Has anybody ever seen him tap his foot?
No.
Really? Nobody?
No.
And see, these girls are still curling after all this. And then they're like, oh, now it's hot. And then so imagine how long that took to heat up. Oh, geez, don't try that at home. Okay. So you let it drop and then it's cooling, still cooling, right? It'll be cooling for 30 minutes and then that's how your curl drops. And that's why your curl doesn't stay as long or, all those things. So, right, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and brush this out.
Now, someone who has dry, frizzy hair, do you have to flat iron before you curl?
No, definitely not. It smooths and curls all at the same time. So you definitely don't have to straighten. Because here's what's happening. When you straighten your hair, you're stretching out the elasticity of your hair, right? So your hair has elasticity that gives it freedom to curl. And when you stretch it all the way, it's hard for it to accept that curl. So your curl won't last as long. So I highly recommend not doing that. I highly recommend just doing it all at one swoop. One swoop? One fell swoop. Why do they fell swoop
No, I
it?
don't know what that is.
Does anyone know what that means? Why do you have to fell swoop? Not just swoop. What's that? Alright, I have one curl I need to redo. Okay, so this is how so then you can gauge, this is when I want you to judge your curls, right? As a whole piece. Like, what do I like or not like about it, right? So if I have one piece too straight, that's why it's too straight. Does anyone know why? Oh my gosh. Anybody who gets this, you are going to be a time warrior. Why do I have one straight piece that I don't like as much? Does anyone know? I literally just gave you a hint. You know.
Oh, Because that was the one that you straightened before.
Yeah.
Ah.
See? So it didn't take the curl as well because I straightened that piece. So it's right here. Number 6, right? It was the number 6.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the part that's straightened under here. So I was wondering, I was like, why is that so straight? So I'm gonna turn her to curl. I don't wanna walk in front of the camera all the way. Okay. All right, do we have any more questions?
They want to know how long it usually takes to ship the products once they order it.
Oh, like Amazon Prime Fast. Yeah, so we ship usually, what do you think? Tammy runs the warehouse. So.
Yeah, it's usually 2 days, 3 usually at the most. Usually within 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And express, you can do it overnight. We can always get it next day.
Yeah. Okay. She runs part of the warehouse, not all of it. There's a couple people that run it. So, okay. All right. So that's how you go through and gauge it. So I don't want you to overjudge, every single curl, especially when you're trying to do whispering waves, because I think it's way too easy to judge like one little section and be like, ooh, that's not curly enough. But when you're doing whispering waves, you don't want to judge by how curly it is. You want to judge by, does this give me the movement I need in my hair, or is there a place that's too flat? So if maybe Alex wanted more volume here, which I don't, I like that, so you could, you can just gauge it. Like if maybe this front piece isn't exactly the wave she wants or something, maybe we can fix that up. So those are like the kinds of things I think through, not judging each individual curl after every single curl. It takes way too much time, and we're way too judgmental on ourselves to begin with, so don't do that to yourself.
Debbie is asking, are you going to finish Alex's hair with the liquid gold sheen?
Sure, I can do that. So so Alex has, she inherited this part from her mom a little bit, right? So she has a hair growth pattern right here that wants to like bend and curve. And so I'm gonna teach you a little trick for that. I had it too, more when I was little, but now I know how to blow dry my hair so good. Not little, like teenager, I mean like almost adult. Not little. I wasn't, you know what I mean by that, right? She's a Sieverding, she gets all the jokes. Okay, so I'm gonna turn to the flat iron side, and I'm just going to straighten that piece out for her. And then straighten the piece right behind it. I'm trying to straighten it in the angle so that I can give it like, a bump up. Because I want it to have body. I don't want it to go so flat on her, right? There. Oh, now I'm gonna have to use Timeless to put it in place. Okay. Is that better? Yeah, I like that front better. Do you like that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a little more lift now. Mine's just real heavy to do that. To spray it in place, which I didn't do. Okay, so what are we doing? Timeless? Okay. Alright. So let's put some Timeless in. Have you got to use Timeless much yet?
Yes, I love it.
You love it. Oh, what do you love about it?
I just love that you don't have to use it all the time, because after a few times, it's like your hair is so much better.
Yeah. Isn't it funny? Like, once again, like this bottle may look intimidating, like you're gonna go through it in like 2 uses, but I literally haven't gone through a bottle of it yet. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
No, not me either. I don't know how long it's been out. Does anyone know how long we've had Timeless out?
It's probably been, was it shortly after Christmas? Maybe
Oh,
4
yeah.
months? Or
Yeah.
Probably 4 months.
Yeah. Oh, and just that right away silky feel. You already have like pretty silky hair, like
3 months.
not like me, but it's so good. Yep. So then I just like, to brush through the ends and make them real soft looking instead of like kind of tattered looking. So now you can see how to evolve your curls and your attitude today. I think we should have said something different than attitude. Evolve your mood. Evolve your, because that reminds me of a parent saying like, you need an attitude adjustment.
Yeah. We can edit that out.
We can edit what?
We can edit that.
Yeah, let's edit that.
Just so that they wanna know how you use the hairspray bottle to Team Frizz, your little trick on the side of the bottle. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
what
yeah.
You showed
Okay,
the
I'll
side
show
of the
you.
bottle before.
Okay, so if Alex had like flyaways up here, let me spray this front for you a little bit. I got it real straight. So that's how you spray with purpose like that. But if she had like flyaways up here and I was trying to really get a nice smooth finish up here, you just spray it and then you use the side of the bottle real softly, not bonk your head hard, you know, just smooth over the top. And then you can make the flyaways go away. Did I get it too promy looking over here, or is that okay?
I think it looks good.
Okay, it's hard for me to tell something in the camera. Okay, all right, so thank you for joining us, Alex, and then we're gonna have you come back on in a second to
Okay.
do giveaways.
Alright.
All righty. What else? Do we have any more questions?
What product would you recommend after being in a chlorine-filled pool?
Okay, so there's a couple of things that I would recommend if you're going into a chlorine-filled pool. You know, conditioning. They always say you could condition your hair first, so you can leave conditioner on your hair. The only thing is it might be a little crunchy. So if you know, because like conditioner in your hair doesn't always feel soft when it's not meant to stay in. But it's a possibility if you're really wanting to keep your color in. The other thing is after a pool. Well, it's liquid gold, silly. Yeah, I like that. It makes your hair. It just makes your hair feel and look amazing. And I'm gonna do it because I didn't spray it in yet. My new brush. I don't know where to put it. It's out of my reach. Okay. So you can just. I'm gonna see if you can see the difference. I shouldn't have sprayed the other side. But you can see how it just starts making your hair even look more silky. Oh, I just love it.
Oh, good one, Kendrick. He said your perspective.
Oh yes, change your perspective today. That is a good one, Kendrick. Yes. I called Kendrick to help me change my perspective today. He didn't have my answer, but guess who did? Niall Horan and Blow Time combined. Who knew that blow drying your hair would make your day better? I did not know that. Gives you freedom to think. Okay, so what else do we have? Winners? Presents? Presents. So I'll give away my iron. Did we talk about that? I don't know I don't think I said that to everybody. I need to make my hair stay out of my face for a minute. I should have done that earlier. I hate when I get fidgety. I'm constantly trying to get it out of my face. So look at that funny wave I got. It's almost like a glam wave. Experimenting with the blow time. Okay, so we'll have to have winners, and then so we'll have Alex get her. I should have just had Alex stay in. Silly me, what a camera hog. Okay, do you want to grab your blow time?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so Jenny, you guys got winners?
Yeah, so the blow time and thermal protectant goes to Angela DeGirolamo Kale. Gosh, I'm so sorry, Angela.
Where is it?
DeGirolamo.
DeGirolamo? Is it a soft G or a hard G, I wonder? DeGirolamo?
Angela.
Callie? Yes. All right. What what else we should do is we should put a link to Jalen's song on there. We should put a link to Jalen's song. We'll put a link on here for Jalen's song. Maybe Jenny or Jalen can send it to the team real quick before we end. Would be good. What else?
Your time iron winner.
Yeah, who's my time iron winner? Who's it gonna be?
Lisa Kersey.
Lisa Kersey, you're the time iron winner today. Yay for you. Congratulations. Don't forget the heat sleeve comes with your purchase, so you don't have to add an extra one to the cart, people. We're getting our new website very soon. It should be this week, everybody. So exciting because pretty soon we're going to not only be sending out all those looks on email, they're also going to be laid out on our website for the videos page. And I think you guys are going to be real excited about the new ways we show off our products. I'm so excited about it. The team has been working so hard at it. I think it looks amazing. Amazing.
Do we have the thermal protectant with the blow time?
Yep.
I'll
Thermal
send-
protectant is going with the blow time for sure. So hopefully Jalen will have her link. If anybody wants it, it'll be, they'll have it in the comments. So if you're looking for that song, a song to pep you up while you use
Just
blow time,
send the email and mailing address.
send your email mailing address for winners. Yep.
Email it to you, or-
Next week, I am going to teach you, Jenny, we got to make a note of this so I don't forget which one we're doing next week.
Okay.
Next week, I'm going to teach you my newest favorite curl. So it's kind of different take on whispering waves on yourself. So I'll show you guys how to do that next week. I better perfect it though. I better practice it today. I think I'll do that after we get off of here since we have the lights
And
set.
Kendrick's
We'll do a
taking hair
video.
questions next week, so
What's that?
Yeah.
and Kendrick's taking hair questions
Oh,
next week.
Kendrick's gonna be there next week. Maybe I won't be doing a style. We'll see. We'll see what we do because Kendrick will be on. Kendrick's all excited to take questions for you guys. So get your Kendrick questions ready. And Alex, you gave away your blow time already?
Yep.
Did I give away my iron?
Yes, you
You
did.
did.
What am I talking about then? We'll see you next week.